Well, hello and welcome to Three's Fitness, where intensity is chaos without direction. My name is Terry Evans. Let me guide you. I'm going to show you a wonderful little chest workout and triceps. It's a good combination because those muscles work in conjunction together. So it's a good idea to work them together if you wanted to work muscles together. So what we have got today is a tabata workout. This is a 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 5 rounds. And this is starting with a tricep press. Standing flies, they're a little bit more difficult than what you would think. Flat-handed front raises, Tyson push-ups, skull crushers, narrow bench press, flies, and the bench press at the end. And with the bench press at the end like this, I'm making it a ladder. Okay, so this is going to be really challenging. So what that means is the first 3 rounds are going to be the heavier weight. Then you're going to do 1 round, which is 4th round, middleweight. Then the last round, lightweight. So that means those first 3 rounds are going to be tough when you get to that bench press. But that's what we're looking for. Make those muscles happy. Make them work. All right, they want to work, believe me. All right, so let me show you what this is going to look like. So we have got tricep presses to start and standing flies. So our tricep presses, you can go a little bit heavier if you wish. Although again, because you're doing 5 rounds and you want to save something for that ladder at the end, the bench press, most everybody's favorite. So we're doing some tricep presses first. You're going to grab your weight. Feet are going to be underneath your hips. You're going to grab your weight. Keep that back nice and straight too. So take the weight over your head, straight up, keeping your elbow to shoulder stationary. Only moving your forearms, dipping it straight back and up, back and up. Keep those elbows tucked in. Don't flare them out. Your shoulders will not like that. In and up. From the side view, straight down and straight up. This is not moving, only the forearms. There you go. So that is your tricep press. After that, you're doing standing flies. And again, these are more challenging than what you would think. You think flies, oh, we can do flies. It's a little harder when you're standing. So again, pick something light enough. And just like a normal fly, when you're laying down or inclined, you're taking it out and back in, keeping those elbows bent. You definitely do not want to straighten your elbows on this one. And notice, they're not way up here, they're down here at my chest level. Because what am I working when I'm doing these? Oh, my chest. That's right. Okay, now you are also working a lot of your shoulders on this. And also, don't go very far out. Believe me, your body is not going to want to go very far out on this. So, there's your flies. Then you're dropping one down. And you're going into a flat-handed front raise. The reason being, if you simply change your grip to the outside or hold it as such, you are then switching the muscles. You are still working the pec, but now you're activating that front delt a lot more. We're not working our front delt right now. We're just going to get a little bit of work, but we're trying to get our pec. So if you flatten your hand, you are now using your pec a lot more. Okay? So slight bend in the elbow, but they don't bend anymore. You're hinging at the shoulder. Straight up. I shouldn't say straight up to your chest level, and back down. Nice simple move. Flat-handed. So after that, then we're going to drop down and do some Tyson push-ups because it's such a fun thing to add into it. And plus it's a full body, kind of like a quick stretch, if that's a stretch. Okay, so the Tyson push-ups, you're going to go down to the floor. You're going to start in what would be considered close to the puppy pose. So you're starting here, and you're coming out and back in. Out and in. Tyson push-ups. After those Tyson push-ups, you're then doing skull crushers. So with skull crushers, Again, here we're only using our forearms. So grab your weight, lay back. Now this is with one weight, so one weight. And skull crushers, down a little bit more. With skull crushers, keeping your shoulder to elbow stationary, only using your forearms. Making sure you do not actually crush your head. You're then going into a narrow. So from there, you're taking that same weight and you're going to narrow. Now, there is a difference between narrow and midline. This is narrow because you're coming to your chest. Midline would be taking it further down to your waist. Midline is for your triceps, but narrow is for your chest. And that's what we're working right this second, is that chest. That move is for your chest. After that is the flies. There you go. Grab your two weights, keeping elbows bent, and just like when we were standing, but now it's going to feel a lot lighter and a lot easier. Elbows come out and up, out and up. You do not have to flare your arms out. The further you flare your arms out, the more pressure you put on your elbows. You do not want to put more pressure on your elbows. So, out and in. As you can see, I have somebody that wants some attention right now, but she can wait just 1 second. So, those are your narrow bench press, your flies, and now your bench press. And like I said, you've got 3 sizes that we're doing. So, the first 3 are heavy weight, then middle, then light. So, I have these right here for my heavy weights. And I can't stress enough how important it is. Sit, baby, sit. How important it is to put them on your lap and then roll back with them. Taking them from the side is not a good idea, especially in the laying down position. So from here, you're going to take them from your armpit and straight up. Back down to your armpit and straight up. Am I boring you? I'm sorry. Then put it back on your lap and sit up. And moving on. So, tricep presses, standing flies, flat-handed front raises. Tyson push-ups, skull crushers, narrow bench press, flies, and bench press. Again, the first 3 rounds are going to be heavy, then middle, and then light. I will warn you, there's only 10 seconds of rest in between each move. And believe me, it's not going to feel like a rest. It's going to feel more like a transition time, and that is it. On putting down whatever weight that you had in your hands and picking up the next one. So again, be mindful of the weights you're choosing, especially for that beginning part, because you're going to be taxed by the time you get to the heavy weight. And you want to save something in the tank for that heavy weight. You got to build those packs. All right, so again, that is a tabata workout. 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Wonderful workout. It's a 20-minute one. Have fun. Build those packs.